Previously. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we have the Zoids high-end master model Liger Zero by Kotobukiya. This model kit was released in 2010. Its first appearance was in the Zoids series New Century Zero, an anime where giant mechanized robots in the form of dinosaurs and mammals piloted by humans do battle across the planet. This model kit is a perfect replica of what you'd see in the anime, with extra gimmicks and details. But before we can continue with the review, I have to let you know that these high-end master model Zoid kits need extra work. And what do I mean from that? Yes, it explodes. Having built this model kit in 2013, the parts have gotten loose and it is very prone to falling apart. A recurring issue with all my high-end master model Zoid kits. I hear that the new Wild Liger rectifies that issue, but we'll see about that. I highly recommend you put some extra effort into this kit. Tighten the joints, glue it if you have to, or you just put it in one pose and never touch it, because it will explode. But however, I didn't do any of that because I hate myself. I do not recommend these type of kits for beginners. If you're a fan of the anime series, this kit looks amazing. The white armor contrasting with the black inner frame is always a good look. I have not panel lined this kit because I do plan on painting it one day, but you can still see there's a lot of detail etched into the plastic itself and also the inner frame. I personally love the proportions of this kit. It is very sleek and bulky without looking awkward. The use of the gold plastic for the claws and the teeth look very nice, and it highlights those features a lot. Even the underside of the kit has a lot of mechanical details to it. You can definitely tell that they put a lot of effort into the design of this kit. Use of several different colored plastics and intricate molding designs such as vents and the pipes can definitely be appreciated, but may be overlooked at a first glance. An amazingly beautiful and beastly looking kit. But how well can a mechanized quadruped move? Okay, here goes nothing. Head tilts up and down, that far. Side to side. Okay, let's just leave it off. Alright, whatever. Side to side, that far. Mouth could open that much. The mane on the top of his head could hinge upwards. The mane on the side of his face is able to hinge out, as well as the fins in the center of it, which could move independently from the mane. Cockpit could open, you can see bit cloud inside. The bottom main part, I guess, could open up this far. And being on a ball joint, his head has some good swivel movement. Moving on to his forelimbs. Starting with the paws, it could tilt side to side like so. Elbows able to bend this much. The entire arm could do a 360 rotation. No issues there. The shoulder armor is able to move up and down like so. The entire arm assembly could abduct this far, however. If you apply too much pressure though, yeah, it'll come off. Onto the hind legs. We got a 360 that's slightly impeded by the forelimbs, but it could definitely do it still. Hind leg abduction. Rear paws have the exact same movement as the front paws, but I forgot to mention it can 360. Great articulation all around for the paws. This is as far as the ankle can extend, and this is how much it can bend. The armor piece that sits on top of his leg functions the exact same as on his shoulders. Okay, well, this perfectly segues to its Zoid core, the equivalent of a heart, I guess, for the Zoid itself. That sits right in this opening right here. Yeah. Okay, while the Zoid's dissected, you can see that the side fins have a basic up and down hinge. Its body has a decent thoracic extension, good ab crunch, and pretty good side bend. The cannon under its chest could tilt up and down and 360 rotate. Not sure why you would need it to point backwards, but yeah. And on top of his body we see two thrusters, and pulling on the thruster itself opens up the whole housing unit of it, while pushing the thrusters back in closes it. And the thrusters could 360 rotate. Nice little gimmick. The tail is made out of several segments with multiple joints in it, which plugs into this little hole back here. Each segment has a curved piece to it, which has a peg at the end of it that slides into the joint itself. So yeah, a lot of articulation in the tail. I would have liked it more if they gave us a metal wire for the tail. It would give it a much more natural look, because if you bend it too much, these sharp angles look really weird. And there it is. One big mess. In terms of articulation, he is pretty darn good. You can put the Liger in any pose you pretty much want. Seeing as how it is a quadruped, it has no issues balancing. But I will say, you will need some patience when you pose this guy. Pieces will explode, parts will come off, but once you put him in a pose, it looks fantastic. And here he is next to an entry grade RX-78-2, a wheel grade new Gundam, a chopper crane, figurized Metal Garurumon, I will be reviewing this one day, Donkey Kong amiibo, Space Marine Dreadnought, a Funko Pop of Alphonse Elric, a Dog Bowl, and Egbert. A decently sized kit that has a pretty good shelf presence. Look, if you like Zoids or these designs, pick it up. This is a great kit. It's jam-packed with details, articulation, and gimmicks. These high-end master model kits are very well made, aesthetically at least. I have a lot of these high-end master model kits though. They are prone to falling apart, so you will have to put in some extra effort, like I said earlier. If you're a novice, stay the heck away from this. If you still like Zoids, I recommend the Takara Tomy line of Zoids. But you can disregard my own opinions because they don't really matter, of course, and you could buy whatever you want. Thanks for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. I have plenty more Zoid kits to review, so hopefully you come back in the future. If not, I completely understand. Take care. Bye bye.